Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Our topic for today is proving theorems on isosceles triangle. But do you still remember what an isosceles triangle is? Let's have a recall first. Isosceles triangle is a triangle with two congruent sides. Now let's take a look at the parts of an isosceles triangle. Okay, let's have this triangle CGK. So, the angle at the top or yung peak or yung tuktok na angle ng dalawang congruent sides ay ang tinatawag na vertex angle. Ano naman ang tawag sa dalawang congruent sides ng isosceles triangle? As you can see, may marking sila that they are congruent. Tawag sa kanila ay legs. And then we also have the base. Ang base ay ang third side na opposite sa vertex angle. At yung dalawang angles na nasa ibaba sa tabi ng base, yun ang tinatawag na base angles. Ito yung mga angles na opposite sa congruent sides natin. Okay, so punta na tayo sa properties of isosceles triangle. So yung triangle may markings na sa dalawang legs. So our number one is two sides are congruent. Diba nga, yan yung definition of isosceles triangle. So, sa triangle na yan, yung dalawang legs na yan ang congruent. So, that is side EF is congruent to side EG. Number 2, the third side, which is unequal to the other two sides, is called the base. So, asan ang base natin? Yung nasa ibaba. That is side FG. Then, the third one, the two angles opposite to the equal sides are also congruent. Therefore, base angles are congruent. So, our base angles, our angle F is congruent to angle G. And number 4, the angle which is not congruent to the base angles is called the vertex angle. Our vertex angle is angle E. Let us now go to isosceles triangle theorem. The theorem says if two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite them are also congruent. Here is another figure, triangle ABC. The legs are marked as congruent. Our given will be segment AB is congruent to segment AC. Then we are going to prove that angle B is congruent to angle C. We are going to use the two-column proof. The first column is the statement and the second column is the reason. Now let's start with the first one. Triangle ABC with AB is congruent to AC. That is our first statement and the reason is given. In our second statement, we're going to let segment AT bisect angle A. Okay, so yan yung nasa broken line. Tingnan ang figure. So what will be our reason? Every angle has exactly one bisector. Then, from statement number 2, we have angle BAT is congruent to angle CAT. So, nakakita tayo ng dalawang angles na congruent. So, ang reason is definition of angle bisector. Then, from statement number 2 again, we have AT is congruent to AT. Okay, siya ngayon yung naging common side ng dalawang triangle. So, ang reason is reflexive property. Then we have triangle ABT is congruent to triangle ACT. So, na-prove na natin that these two triangles are congruent. And what will be the reason? That is by SAS postulate. Since na-prove na natin, we can say that angle B is congruent to angle C. So, we all know that if two triangles are congruent, all of their corresponding parts are congruent. So, kahit anong postulate pa yan, SSS, SAS, ASA, or SAA theorem, meaning yung angle B is congruent to angle C, ang reason ay CPCTC. So, ano nga uli ang CPCTC? Two triangles are congruent if their vertices can be paired so that corresponding sides are congruent and corresponding angles are also congruent. So, we're done proving the isosceles triangle theorem. Our next video will be its converse. Watch out for part 2.